my beautiful people. My name is Marina. Welcome to my Holiday Addict channel. And today I am in Marseille. Oh, Marseille, third largest city in France and the crime capital of Europe. What is like? Please join me for a short tour around beautiful city of Marseille. Longchamp Palace is a must-see in Marseille. With a beautiful surrounding park, this historical monument was built to bring water to the city, and it's a true architectural achievement. This is more than just a monumental structure. It is a symbol of Marseille's prosperity, a reminder of the city's complex engineering and aesthetic ambitions. Palais Longchamp is not only a visual delight, majestic cascade of fountains decorated with the sculptures of lions and bulls, lush gardens, but it's also home to two important museums, the Museum of Fine Art and the Museum of Natural History. The first offers a rich collection of paintings and sculptures, while the second will allow you to immerse yourself in the fascinating world of flora and fauna. In 1835, cholera epidemic hit the city because of water shortage, and after that was chosen to implement a project dating back to the 16th century, the excavation of an 85-kilometer canal to bring water from the Durance River all the way to Marseille. We did not visit museums because we were short in time, but this is definitely the place where beauty and science merge, leaving an unforgettable impression and absolutely must-see when you are in Marseille. And the fact that this is free to walk around, it's a plus. St. Vincent de Paul Church, located in the heart of Marseille, and it was built on the site of the former chapel of the Reformed Augustines. Statue of Joan of Arc, created by Cinelli in 1943, welcomed visitors to the porch of the stunning church. These churches attract a lot of locals, pilgrims and curious people, and of course tourists. And it definitely should be on your list top things must see in Marseille. Cathedral Sainte-Marie-Majeure, or Marseille Cathedral, is unique in several ways. It's the only cathedral built in France during the 19th century and one of the largest in the world. The first stone of cathedral laid on September 26, 1852 by Louis Napoleon Bonaparte and intended to symbolize the city's importance as a gateway to the Mediterranean. The facade has alternating layers of green and white stone, creating a striking striped pattern that mirrors Byzantine mosaics. It's a massive dome rising over 70 meters. Cathedrals are perfectly situated for exploring the city heritage and walking distance from many other tourist attractions.
Je cache la vérité pour être accepté. Si on me connaissait, je serais rejeté. Alors je m'amuse
Le Panier is one of the must-visit districts in Marseille. Just north of the port, its oldest district was settled by the ancient Greeks. These days is a typical Mediterranean street scene with hanging baskets, pastel green shutters, street art and sun-dappled corner cafes. But be prepared, the narrow streets going up and down, and there are lots of steps to do.
Une cellule.
This is actually a very touristy neighborhood, and I really love those big plant pots. They're everywhere. Very nice. A lot of nice artwork. Lovely place to walk around.
De confort.
Old Charity Center. It's actually free entry. They will check your bags and you have to go through the metal detector scanner, which is, for me as a Russian person, is not surprised, but as a European you might feel like, ooh, why do they do that? Is it unsafe? But it's really pretty. And of course, free entry is real big bonus. You know what does this remind me? Old Alexander Dumas movies, like Three Musketeers or something like that. You will think would be the movie set. If you are in Marseille, I really highly recommend to come down here. I could just imagine any minute somebody in one of those old 16th, 17th century dress will come outside. Yes, there's big plant pots all over Marseille. This one with an olive tree, and I love them. I want one of those for my garden. This door is amazing. It's actually all kind of textured. I think it's papier-mâché. But looks really nice. To be honest, I was a bit uneasy to come to this area, but I really enjoyed it. Really cool place. Cool shops as well. Looks like a very popular place. This bar, there's 13 coins. Or maybe I pronounce it completely incorrect. Doesn't make this place any less popular. This is the main spot of La Panier. When you see picture for this neighborhood, this has always been used. So I think this shop is pretty popular. Make quite a bit of money, I hope. When I walk around in this area and Marseille overall, I do have to point out So my friend has got tired, and so she gone back to hotel, and I'm walking around on my own. But you have to say, you don't feel very easy as a woman to walk on your own. A lot of places here, cafes, bars, restaurants. There's a lot of men sitting around and no women. And they're all staring at you when you walk past. So, I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to say it's completely unsafe, but you don't feel safe, if you know what I mean. Obviously, I might be wrong, but then I'm in Marseille. It is most criminal, most dangerous place in the whole of Europe. So I would take an extra precaution when you are here. And if you don't feel comfortable with some areas, don't go there. We did got a lot of stairs over here. And look after your bags. Better to have crossbody bag. So kind of like this. Just sort of Museum is a part of Marseille's post-2013 revival. This is the first museum dedicated entirely to the culture of the Mediterranean. But this is not just a museum. It is an architectural wonder and a cultural center that unite past and present. The Architecture Museum is a work of art. The building is a lacy concrete structure connected to Fort St. John by pedestrian bridge. It offers stunning views of the sea and the city. The word of advice: when you visit the museum, if you use a selfie stick or any other equipment to film, put this in your backpack or handbag, because I had one and they asked me to leave it on the reception, which means we could not go over the bridge and visit anything else. We have to come back and pick up my stick. You can get a tourist hop-on hop-off bus or a tourist train from the port. But walking around the street of Marseille is something I recommend you to do. It's like diving headfirst into the living, breathing mosaic of culture, colors and coastlines. Marseille isn't polished like Paris. It's gritty, passionate, rough, and in fact considered to be the most criminal city in Europe. But it doesn't make any less beautiful. The views change in every few blocks. Stunning architecture, the street art, the shout from the open-air market, the scent of spices and sea salt hits you in a different way when you're walking through it. You will never notice how you end up in front of another stunning church or neighborhood which are like open-air gallery. Street art and quirky installation, the coolest spot and only on a tourist map, and you can end up joining some street event. And of course, Old Port of Marseille is absolute must. It's the heartbeat of the city and the perfect place to start or end your Marseille wandering. The port has been around since 600 BC. Yep, ancient Greeks landed here. It's still a walking harbor, but has a laid-back social feel. Locals chill on the benches, fish off the docks, or sit around the cafes and watch the world go by. So come here and soak up the atmosphere. Marseille is the oldest city in France with a long history. Of course, some areas are unsafe and require caution, and unfortunately cleanliness is not the city's strong point. It's loud, it's colorful, it's beautifully imperfect. But one thing for sure, Marseille will stay with you long after you leave. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Come feel Marseille for yourself. Thank you for watching, and I see you next time.